Okay guys, this is Unit 5. This is all about taxes and assessed value. Number 1 says a property has a market value of $676,000. The taxes in the area are levied at 66% of market value at a rate of $2.50 per 100 of assessed value. How much tax will be charged this year? So we're going to take the current value of $676,000. They are only going to pay taxes on 66% of this value. So let's multiply it and find how much it's actually going to be. This is assessment rate. It's 446, 160. This is the what is actually taxable. This is what the taxes are going to be based off of. Now it says that the tax rate is $250 per $100. So since it says per $100, we're going to divide this into 100. 4,461.6. Let's take that number. And it's $250 per 100. So that brings our taxes to $11,154. So your answer is C. Number 2. A married couple owned a lot that is valued at $145,000. The assessed value is 55% of market value, and the equalization factor to be applied this year is 1.3. The tax rate is 53.5 mils. What will be their tax bill for this year? All right, so the value is 145. Is being taxed on 55%, so we're going to multiply by 0.55 to see how much the taxes are going to be based off of. This is assessment rate. That's $79,750. So this is the actual assessed value, or what is taxable. It has an equalization factor, so we have to multiply by 1.3. That gets you $103,675. Now it talks about the tax rate in mils. So whenever you have mils, you have to divide this number by 1,000, or you just need to move your decimal point over. So 53.5 mils. We're going to move our decimal point over. Instead of, like when we do a percentage, we move it over because it's based off of 100. We move it over twice. For mils, we're supposed to divide by 1,000. So we're going to take it one more spot. We're going to move it over 3 times. So we need to take this number, 103. 675, and multiply it by the tax rate, 0.0535 mils, and you get 5,546. So your answer is D. Okay, number 3 says, based on a tax rate of $2 per $100 of assessed value, the taxes on a property are $2,876. What is the market value of the property, assuming an assessment ratio of 100%? So all we are doing is working backwards on this. Okay, so typically, when you know how much per 100, you end up multiplying this. So you could do it a couple of different ways, but we're just going to work our way backwards. Let's start. We know that the rate is $2 per 100. So let's just take this $2. That's typically we would multiply here, but since we are working backwards to find the actual assessed value, we're going to divide. So that would make the rate 0.02. We know our taxes are $2,876. All right. Since we have a decimal, we know we are looking for a bigger number, so we are going to divide by 0.02. And this will give us our assessed value of $143,800. This is your assessed value. This is your tax rate. So your answer is B. Okay, number 4. I don't know if you can actually see it here. Number 4 says a residential property sold for $375,000. The assessed value for tax purposes is 22% of market value. What will the amount of the tax bill be if the tax rate is $625 per $100 of assessed value? Okay, so we know that the current value is $375,000. It is being assessed at 22%. So your assessment rate is 0.22. When you multiply that out, that is $82,500. That's your assessed value. And it says that the rate is $225 per 100. So let's divide into $100 sections. That is $825, and the rate is $625. When you do the math on that, you get, I'm just going to put it down here so you can actually see it, $5,156.25. So your answer is B. Number 5. A property owner, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if I can get it. Number 5 says a property owner received his tax bill for $12,325. The published tax rate is $225 per 100 of assessed value. What is the assessed value of this property? So all we are doing is working backwards again. Okay, so we know his tax bill, his actual taxes were $12,325. So let's do, we know that's $225 per $100. So if we do, we're going to divide this, the 225, 225 divided by 100, 0.225. So we're going to divide this by 0.0225. Remember, we are trying to get a bigger number. This is tax rate. So your assessed value is $547,778. Your answer is B.